Yes, we do. Danny, I'm looking forward to what you have going on in that kitchen this morning. But hey, you're welcome to tea. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
for a Friday morning.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, who do we
Quite a
have?
few headlines coming your way, the headlines in the dailies this morning. And we're joined today by Barrister Toyin Taiwo Ojo. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome, ma'am. Great to have you.
We are going to be starting with The Nation. Today is May 5th, Friday, May 5th. And on the cover of The Nation, we have a photo story here of the president-elect inaugurating the magistrate court in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. And a story of interest is at the top center there. It says here, President-elect promises judicial reform, judges' welfare a priority.
Exactly.
I'm wondering your views on that.
I think it's quite an excellent idea because truly the judiciary needs reforms, especially when it comes to the welfare of judges and judicial staff. And then you find out that we have very few courtrooms with a population of over 200 million. We need more courtrooms, we need more courthouses, we need more judicial staffs. So if the president-elect is coming in with that, it's going to be a plus for the judiciary, especially knowing that the judiciary is the third arm, of the government, and it's going to give more bites, to whatever pronouncements the judiciary, eventually gives as judgments. So it's a nice one.
It's a nice one. Yeah, wonderful. Looking forward to that one and seeing how all of that plays out. Let's head over to the Daily Trust now. And there's been an issue that has been going around. Of course, we heard by yesterday, Nigerians in Sudan, Nigerian students and all of that have returned or have gotten into the country. But there's the headline here, the major headline on the Daily Trust says, "May Nigeria never experience war. Sudan returnees pray." The annotations underneath that headline say, "We slept in the open for 8 days. About 3,000 Nigerians still stranded and more aircraft needed for evacuation." Federal government. We've seen people who, over the past year, prior to the election, all of that, some people have tried to beat the drums of war. But what can we learn from this Sudan experience as a country?
Apart from the Sudan experience, we have a plethora of experiences, the Syrian experience, we have the Ukraine experience, we have a lot of experiences. So when people beat the drums of war, I wonder at what they are getting at, because if you are not personally affected, your family, your relations will be affected. And look, there's no place like home. Nigeria still remains, even if you have double citizenship, triple citizenship, Nigeria still remains your state, your country of origin. So why fight? Why bring out issues, incendiary issues that would bring war? I'm really glad in a way that these Sudanese returnees are youths, students, who oftentimes are the ones who clamor for revolution. And I tell them that revolution will come, but not the way you are going about it.
Exactly.
So when they have experiences, I'm sure they will be able to send a message that war is not child's play. It's not something you trifle with or you toy with. So I feel that we should always be cautionary, especially in our statements. We should do more to build than to divide.
I love what you just said, because a number of people, prior to this time, I mean, even at the end of NSAS, we will tell you that revolution is not possible without bloodshed. And you have young people who you have not even seen that bloodshed. It's only on movie.
On movies.
That you have seen the blood. You think that is like that. But like you said, these people that are coming home are youth, and we saw videos and we saw firsthand the terror. They felt and all of that, and it is really something.
They even mention it on a similar headline on the cover of the Vanguard newspaper. "Escape from Sudan" is the tagline there. Gunfire all over. They thought they would never see home again. They're telling tales there of woes that they experienced. Some had said their last prayers, apparently, according to a student. Some claim they were sexually harassed and they had to steal to survive. And they go really deep into those stories on the cover of the Vanguard. What do you think would be the response of the average young person now to comments like this?
Most of them, reality has not checked in, has not set in. But this is the consequential actions or effects that comes with war, the rape, And now it's not just rape of women, rape of men. They sodomize men. There will be hunger. You have to. I remember the Congolese experience. They had to even butcher human beings like themselves, you know, to eat, to be able to survive. That is part of the terrors of war. So maybe for them, it has not yet set in, you understand me? But what we'll do is we keep on preaching to them the advantages of peace rather than war.
Right. Let's head over to the Punch here. And there's talk about the May 29th handover. Of course, just after elections, we heard things about some elements who were trying to, you know, maybe put in an interim government and all that. And we thought that, oh, this kind of thing. But it seems like the stories are getting on because Gowon is counseling petitioners here and says, again, military is warning saboteurs and says that threats to new president's inauguration will be promptly dealt with, says Defense Headquarters. For them to go to this extent, that means that there are some figments of, you know, how would I put it now, of opposition, as it were, to a peaceful handover, you know. And, you know, Keyamo knocks Onayekon for saying Tinubu shouldn't be sworn in before tribunal verdict and all that. But, like, yeah, but it's all about this now. May 29, the handover and all of that. And why would anyone, why should there be an issue of people not wanting a peaceful handover? Yeah,
well, because, of course, there are vested interest. And people, you know, may, you know, be aggrieved that how, let's say, that their votes were not really put into consideration. But I want to align myself, you know, with Gowon, with the past president, because, you see, Nigeria needs to have stability. I would say that the petitioners, whoever they may be, should, you know, should be on the side of caution when it comes to this handover, the inauguration.
Yeah.
Let there be an inauguration. It doesn't mean that you will not get your judgment if the judgment is going to favor you. It will even be a landmark case that a president may have been installed or sworn in, and then a judgment of the court, you know, if that's the word now, removes him. So for me, as a Nigerian interest should be the paramount, should be the first. You know, stopping when we have a schedule every May 29 in this country, every 4 years, is the date for swearing in, you know. So we should follow that schedule. Exactly. Doesn't mean that you wouldn't get your judgment if the judgment will favor you. So we should just...
We've seen it happen with states. I mean, we have governors who, of course, won battles and then got back their mandate. So if that's let the law take its course.
Yeah, it happened in Omeha and
in Rivers State.
It happened in Rivers, it happened in Kogi. So it's...
Thank you so much, Barrister. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, see you some other time. All right, that's it. That's all that we can take on the headlines.
We're going to be back after this quick break. There's still so much more coming your way right here on Wake Up Nigeria.